All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to another great episode on your favorite political talk show, The Truth with Ben Jokes. Now, tension intensifies in the southwest as news of imminent attacks by Fulanis continue to spread, and it has become so bad that the Yorubas have obviously lost hope in the ability of TINUBU and the security forces to protect them. And as such, they came out few hours ago and made a very strong statement which has generated a lot of debates because of what may result from that in the coming days. The Oduduwa Youth Coalition, OYC, that is Yoruba youths from all the southwest states, have approached Chief Gani Adams, the Are Ona Kakanfo of Yoruba land, meaning the warlord of Yoruba land. They approached him and told him to get up and put the Yorubas together to fight those killer Fulanis. And I am pleased with this news because I have said it here many times before that for this country to move forward, whatever agreement the Yorubas and the Fulanis have to continue to suppress other tribes and to continue to loot the treasury of this country must be broken for this country to be set free. And now, the Yoruba youths have approached Gani Adams, the Are Ona Kakanfo, and they have told him to get up and put together the Yoruba army to confront these killer Fulanis. Before I show you how they said it and how Nigerians reacted, let me quickly show you this dangerous statement coming out from the so-called presidency. While Nigerians are going through the worst period ever in their history as a nation, economically and otherwise, this administration has come out to say Nigeria has the lowest cost of living in Africa. Therefore, Nigerians have no right to complain. First of all, this statement is far from the truth. It's a very big lie. But secondly, it means that this is just the beginning of the suffering of Nigerians. Look at how the papers reported it. Nigerian cost of living, lowest in Africa, says Presidency. Amid the soaring rate of inflation, the Presidency on Sunday claimed that Nigerians are enjoying the lowest living cost in Africa. It also said the administration of TINUBU has focused on solving our economic and security challenges, and while admitting that his reforms would cause immediate pains, but will usher in an era of prosperity in the medium and long terms. Special Advisor to TINUBU on Information and Strategy, Mr. Bayo Ononuga, made these assertions in a statement he signed titled Atiku Abubakar and His New Hobby. Ononuga's response followed accusations from the People's Democratic Party 2023 presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar, who said Tinubu's economic policies were dashing hopes, creating pain, and causing despair amongst Nigerians. Atiku said the economy's performance has in recent weeks and months been a subject of intense discourse amongst Nigerian citizens at home and abroad. Nigerians are gravely concerned, and rightly so, that Tinubu's poor response to Nigeria's economic challenges is setting the stage for a prolonged and deeper domestic economic crisis. BAT has shown no capacity to deal with the adverse and disastrous impact of the new subsidy regime on the people and businesses and the new foreign exchange policy, which provides for a free-floating exchange rate. His initiatives are uninformed, arbitrary, and chaotic. BAT's palliatives are too mean, pitiable, and contemptuous of the poor. He seems genuinely lost, bewildered, and overwhelmed. But the presidency faulted Atiku's assertions about the rising cost of living, saying his claim that the government's policies have created intense cost of living pressures are also not grounded on facts, as recent comparative cost of living indices show that Nigeria still enjoys the lowest cost of living in Africa. You heard that? They say now they enjoy pass for Africa. So what we are going through is a joke compared to what is coming. And look at how Nigerians reacted. Look at some of the tweet reactions. And this tweet here by Dipo says, "This is great self-indictment on the failing government of Tinubu. If Nigeria cost of living is the lowest in Africa, yet millions of citizens can't afford ordinary food, then it shows you have failed to do the least basic things as government." This is a great tweet. You claim it is the lowest, yet people cannot afford to feed themselves. It means you have totally destroyed the economy. So they are trying to lie, and the lie is still an indictment on their government. This tweet here says, this is sufficient to say that Nigerian political leaders are happy that the masses are suffering and hungry. Their smooth operation of stealing, embezzling, and transferring billions from government accounts to their private accounts is not affected. As people are crying, wailing, hungry, and angry, your politicians are enjoying, stealing, sending their children abroad for education and second citizenship, buying properties in Dubai and other beautiful cities around the world, and living large on Commonwealth of Nigeria. Keep defending them because they are from your tribe. And this tweet by Hawa Adamu says, are you trying to tell us that we have not even seen anything? Please, we are on our knees. Pity us. And this tweet by Idris says, are they trying to excuse this hardship? That would be very callous. People are suffering and it is too much already. Now, let us look at how Yoruba youths charged the Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò of Yoruba land, Gani Adams, to get up and put his house together and go against the killer Fulanis. Look at how the papers reported it. Yoruba's Generalismo, Gani Adams, asked to defend Southwest against kidnappers, bandits. The Oodua Youth Coalition, OYC, has called on Gani Adams to intervene in the worsening insecurity in the Southwest. In a letter addressed to Mr. Adams on Sunday, the president of the group, Tayo Oluyi, lamented the sudden rise in violent killings and other crimes. Mr. Oluyi said, the untimely demise of two Yoruba monarchs, Oba Olatunde Olushola of Imojo and Oba Babatunde Ogunshakin, the election of Esun Ekiti, at the hands of gunmen within Ekiti borders, the abduction of pupils from Apostolic Faith Nursery and Primary School in Emure Ekiti, and the alarming explosion in Ibadan linked to foreign miners are distressing occurrences that demand urgent attention and decisive action. He added, throughout history, the Yoruba people have upheld the tradition of securing their territory. They are warriors rising to confront transgressors threatening the peace. Recognizing that security is a collective responsibility, I implore you, as the Generalismo of Yoruba land, to rise to the occasion and find ways to complement the government's efforts in securing our homeland. The group stressed that the time has come for Mr. Adams as Yoruba's Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò to emulate the legacy of Kurumi, Ojo Iberu, Ààrẹ Latosha, and MKO Abiola, who made significant contributions to fortifying the unity and security of our people. It explained that it is crucial to lead from the front, coordinating security interest groups across the zones to quell the activities of marauders endangering our peace. Mr. Oluyi stated, I sincerely hope you heed this call and fulfill the responsibilities of your esteemed office as the Generalismo of Yoruba race. You heard that. Now, the southwest and northern part of the APC have already turned against each other and the party is shaking. And now the Yorubas are putting themselves together to go against the killer headsmen. And I like the first tweet here by Shemilore. He said, don't sugarcoat it. Fulani kidnappers and Fulani bandits, because the article was trying to avoid the word Fulani, but to tell you that the Yorubas are really ready. This guy here, Shemilore, says, don't sugarcoat it. We know it is Fulanis that are doing it. This political agreement that these two tribes have to continue to suppress other tribes in this country is one of the biggest problems drawing this country back. And I am glad that that agreement is being seriously threatened because it has to break. This tweet by Adolf says, that's the duty of the Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò. But can OPC be trusted? OPC has the history of hunting down Fulanis, so let us have it. Yes, we want to see it. And this tweet here by Daosa Peter says, as you are defending the remaining little land, don't forget that Kwara is gone and gone forever. Look at how the Fulanis took over Kwara. I don't know why the Yorubas just allowed all these things to happen. A region with so many intelligent people How they decided to connive with these people to ruin Nigeria is what I don't understand. To the point that the Fulanis grabbed a whole state from the Yorubas. Go to Kwara State now, you will see that their main king in Kwara State is an emir, a Fulani emir. This is a complete southwest state. Now they have drafted it to the north, to the north central. Kwara is now a north central state. You go there, you see Fulanis everywhere. The history of Kwara State is still very close here. They just called the Fulanis, they brought them in as mercenaries to fight a war with the Yorubas. And after the war, they said they didn't want money, that they wanted land. And they gave them land. And that was how they continued to multiply. Now, they have taken over Kwara State. And that is why you see these Fulanis, they don't like the Igbos, because they know that the Igbos are too smart. You can't do such a thing in the southeast. You cannot fool the Igbos like that. And that is why it looks as if they have issues with people from the southeast. So now if the Yorubas are saying we are going to stand up and go after these guys, I want them to do so. I really want serious rift between those two tribes. It is good for Nigeria. Imagine a man like Buhari ruling this country because he's Fulani and he was living there. They just did their wuru-wuru, transferred it to another old senile human being. Look at what the Yorubas and the Fulanis are doing to this country. These two guys, there really has to be a rift between those two tribes for this country to move forward. That is why I'm excited with this news. And I hope that the Yorubas go ahead and fight this war. Yes, let them fight it. Anyway, make I leave am here. Make I still enter town. Make I go get some ogbonge political news wey una go like. Why? Because of una. Now I dey here. So, don't go away. Don't